If you think the universe is big, brace yourself. It's bigger than anything your brain can comfortably handle, and scientists have finally started putting numbers to just how absurdly vast it really is. Not millions, not billions, but trillions of light years. Give or take a few zeros your calculator can't even display without melting. Humor sneaks in because we humans, who struggle to parallel park or find the end of a grocery aisle, are now trying to comprehend something so large it makes our daily worries feel like comic sketches. Measuring the universe is like trying to figure out the size of a balloon that's constantly inflating while you're running around it with a tape measure. For decades, astronomers have relied on indirect methods, like observing supernovae, mapping cosmic microwave background radiation, and using redshift to see how fast galaxies are moving away from us. Humor creeps in because each time someone says we're pretty sure, it's astronomer speak for we've got a rough guess and a lot of coffee. And yet, with modern technology, we've begun to peel back the curtain, revealing the true scale of everything. The first shock comes from the observable universe. We've known for a while that light from the most distant galaxies takes billions of years to reach us. But the real kicker? Those galaxies have moved even further away during that time, meaning the true size of the universe is far bigger than what we can see. Humor sneaks in because it's like trying to take a selfie with a friend while they're walking backward faster than you can sprint. Your photo is always behind the reality of the moment. Even with these measurements, the universe is messy. It's not a perfect sphere or a neat box. It's an expanding, accelerating, uneven space, full of clusters, filaments, and massive voids. Humor creeps in because the universe is essentially the world's biggest jigsaw puzzle with a few pieces missing, a few swapped, and some that might be from a completely different puzzle altogether. Scientists measure distances, calculate expansion rates, and still end up scratching their heads because the cosmos refuses to cooperate with simple math. And then there's dark matter and dark energy, the invisible puppeteers that hold galaxies together and drive expansion. Humor sneaks in because we're measuring the universe with things we literally can't see, like weighing a sandwich by the wind blowing through the kitchen. Yet these invisible forces are critical. Without them, the universe wouldn't have the structure we see, and all our careful calculations would be meaningless. Measuring the universe isn't just about light. It's about understanding the shadows, the hidden scaffolding that shapes everything. Recent advances, like data from the Hubble Space Telescope, Planck satellite, and other observatories, have allowed astronomers to put tighter numbers on the expansion rate and size of the cosmos. Humor creeps in because after decades of debate, arguing over the Hubble constant is basically a cosmic version of two neighbors arguing about whose driveway is longer, but the consequences are far more universe-altering. These measurements suggest the observable universe spans at least 93 billion light-years in diameter. And yet, that's just what we can see. Beyond it? Who knows? Humor sneaks in because it's as if the universe is playing a cosmic joke. You think this is big? Hold my quasar. Mapping galaxies and their movement has revealed something even stranger. The universe isn't just expanding, it's accelerating. Distant galaxies are moving away faster and faster, which means tomorrow, in a few billion years, some of them will disappear from view entirely. Humor creeps in because it's like trying to chase after a bus that's constantly speeding up. You're never going to catch it, but watching it recede is strangely exhilarating. The universe has a pace of its own, and we're only just beginning to keep up with it. Every new measurement changes our understanding of the universe's size and age. Early estimates were conservative, based on fewer data points and simpler models. Now, with more precise observations, the cosmic map has grown, the edges have moved, and our perspective on everything that exists has expanded exponentially. Humor sneaks in because it's hard not to chuckle at how humanity, so small and fleeting, is attempting to measure infinity with a telescope and a few equations, while the universe carries on in blissful indifference. And as you think about it, the numbers themselves become almost meaningless. Light years, trillions of kilometers, billions of galaxies. It's hard for the mind to hold such scales. Humor creeps in because when someone asks, "How big is the universe?" it's tempting to answer, bigger than your imagination, smaller than a coffee bean in relative terms, and constantly moving away. But even as abstract as it seems, measuring the universe matters. It informs our understanding of cosmic history, the fate of galaxies, and even the ultimate destiny of space and time itself. From superclusters to voids, the measurements reveal a universe more complex and structured than ever imagined. Filaments of galaxies weave a cosmic web across incomprehensible distances, connecting clusters like highways of light. Humor sneaks in because even with all our advanced instruments, we're still essentially taking notes in a textbook written in a language we're only beginning to decode. The sheer ambition of measuring the universe's true size is both audacious and, in a human way, delightfully absurd. Finally, the realization sets in. The universe is much bigger than the observable portion, much older than human history, and far stranger than our everyday experience. Humor creeps in because despite all our precision, calculations, and technological wizardry, the universe has a sense of irony. The more we measure, the more it expands, the more it challenges our comprehension, and the more it insists that infinity is a moving target. And yet, that's exactly why scientists keep trying, and why we keep staring at the stars, captivated by questions that will never have simple answers. Objects like Type Ia supernovae that shine with a known brightness. By comparing their true brightness to how dim they appear from Earth, astronomers could estimate distances. Humor sneaks in because it's basically the cosmic version of holding a flashlight in a foggy night forest and hoping that your glow will tell you how far the trees are. Somehow, it works, though, and it laid the foundation for modern cosmic cartography. Then there's the cosmic microwave background, the faint afterglow of the Big Bang, which acts like a fingerprint for the universe's infancy. Observing it is tricky, like trying to listen for a whisper in the middle of a rock concert, but it contains vital clues about the early universe's density, expansion rate, and composition. Humor creeps in because this whisper has been traveling for 13.8 billion years, patiently waiting for us to notice it, and we spent decades staring at it and occasionally asking, "Are you there yet?" The CMB maps gave us a surprisingly detailed view of the large-scale structure of the universe, allowing scientists to refine their measurements and begin estimating the true scale of cosmic expansion. Speaking of expansion, the Hubble constant, the rate at which galaxies move away from us, proved to be a cosmic headache. Different measurement methods kept giving slightly different results, which sparked decades of debate. Humor sneaks in because it's like two carpenters measuring the same piece of wood and arguing over whether it's exactly 2 meters long, all while the universe is busy stretching the wood in real time. Yet, resolving these discrepancies was crucial because even a tiny variation in the expansion rate dramatically changes estimates of the universe's size and age. Dark energy, the mysterious force accelerating cosmic expansion, added another layer of complexity. Not only is the universe huge, but it's also speeding up in a way that defies intuitive understanding. Humor creeps in because we humans, who struggle to understand a speeding car on the highway, are trying to comprehend the acceleration of billions of galaxies across billions of light years. It's like trying to chase an invisible roller coaster while calculating its top speed in your head. Exciting, terrifying, and a little absurd. But this acceleration is key to understanding just how vast the universe truly is and how it will evolve in the future. Mapping galaxies added yet another layer of wonder and chaos. The observable universe isn't uniform. It has clusters, filaments, and massive voids stretching across unimaginable distances. Humor sneaks in because the universe looks like a giant cosmic sponge, except instead of holes being empty, they're filled with weird gravitational effects, invisible matter, and galaxies wandering like tourists lost in a shopping mall. By charting this cosmic web, astronomers could estimate not just distances, but the total volume of the observable universe, which is mind-bending in a way that makes your coffee cup feel hilariously insignificant. Advances in telescopes, both ground-based and spaceborne, made the impossible possible. Hubble, Planck, and other observatories captured light from galaxies billions of light-years away, allowing astronomers to measure their redshifts and, with that, their velocities. Humor sneaks in because it's as if the universe is constantly moving the finish line while we're sprinting toward it with a notebook in hand. Yet, each observation builds a clearer picture, revealing that the observable universe spans at least 93 billion light-years in diameter. Truly, a scale almost too vast to imagine. Even the numbers themselves start to feel surreal. 1 light-year is about 9.46 trillion kilometers. Multiply that by billions, and the results become almost comedic in their absurdity. Humor creeps in because we're attempting to quantify something so far beyond human experience that the brain instinctively wants to giggle, shrug, or switch to a simpler topic, like why toast always lands butter side down. Yet these numbers are real, they're meaningful, and they help humanity grasp its place in the cosmos, even if only a tiny fraction of it. The more astronomers measure, the more the universe defies expectations. Galaxies we thought were far away are farther, voids are emptier, and clusters are denser than predicted. Humor sneaks in because it's as if the universe enjoys throwing curveballs at our assumptions, watching us scramble like cosmic detectives with magnifying glasses. And just when we think we understand it, a new discovery, like a previously invisible galaxy or an anomalous quasar, forces a recalculation, keeping scientists humble and the adventure alive. Ultimately, measuring the universe's true size isn't just a matter of curiosity. It reshapes our understanding of everything. The scale of space informs theories of cosmology, the origin of the universe, and its ultimate fate. Humor creeps in because while this knowledge is mind-boggling, we're still the same humans who misplace keys, get lost on road trips, and panic when the Wi-Fi goes out. And yet, despite our smallness, we have reached out, measured the immeasurable, and begun to understand the grandest stage imaginable. Flying through this data, from galaxy surveys to cosmic background maps, the universe suddenly feels both overwhelmingly vast and intimately knowable. Humor sneaks in because while the numbers are enormous, the process is wonderfully human. Researchers debating over decimals, plotting points, and carefully piecing together a picture that literally spans billions of light years. It's a testament to curiosity, persistence, and the occasional stubbornness that makes us human. And so, as we absorb the scale of the universe, the story continues. Each measurement, each new galaxy observed, and each refined calculation pushes the frontier farther out, expanding not just space itself, but our understanding, imagination, and wonder. Humor creeps in because, in the end, we're humans standing on a tiny rock, measuring infinity with telescopes and math. And somehow, that makes perfect sense, or at least wonderfully entertaining. By the time scientists finally pinned down the universe's true size, the scope of reality had completely outpaced imagination. The observable universe stretches at least 93 billion light-years across, containing hundreds of billions of galaxies, each with hundreds of billions of stars. Humor sneaks in because, while we're struggling to remember anniversaries and birthdays, the universe keeps cranking out galaxies like a cosmic assembly line that never sleeps and never calls in sick. Each galaxy is a tiny drama of stars forming, dying, and sometimes colliding, all unfolding on a stage so vast it makes Earth's timeline seem like a coffee break. And yet, this is only the observable portion. Beyond what we can see lies the unobservable universe, a vast, expanding unknown that mocks our attempts to quantify it. Humor creeps in because it's like being handed a measuring tape and realizing the other end is floating in another dimension while doing the cha-cha. Every time we extend our observations, the universe stretches farther, proving that infinity is less of a concept and more of an ongoing practical joke. It grows in ways we can't fully track, and even our best estimates are just the tip of the cosmic iceberg. The implications for humanity are staggering. Knowing the universe's true size reshapes our perspective on everything from the fate of galaxies to the origin of life. Humor sneaks in because, despite these mind-bending numbers, humans still argue over trivial things. Whose turn it is to do the dishes, or whether pineapple belongs on pizza. while the cosmos hums along on scales that make these debates hilariously inconsequential. And yet, measuring the universe gives us a seat at the table, a way to understand our place in a cosmos so enormous it defies normal comprehension. Dark energy, the mysterious force accelerating expansion, adds another layer of wonder. It doesn't just push galaxies apart, it dictates the future of the universe itself. Humor creeps in because we're talking about an invisible force that shapes the destiny of everything while humans worry about parking tickets. But understanding dark energy is crucial. It tells us whether the universe will keep expanding forever, rip apart, or slow down into a cosmic sleep. Every new measurement of dark energy is like reading the first chapter of a story billions of years in the making, with a plot twist every time the numbers shift slightly. The mapping of galaxies has revealed something profound. The universe has structure. Superclusters, filaments, voids, and clusters create a cosmic web across unimaginable distances. Humor sneaks in because, for all its complexity, it's also oddly organized, like someone carefully untangling a massive knot while humming to themselves, except the knot contains billions of stars and entire galaxies. Observing this structure allows scientists to trace the evolution of the cosmos, understand gravitational influences, and see the large-scale architecture of reality itself. The sheer scale of these measurements invites reflection. Light from the farthest galaxies began its journey before Earth existed, traveling across billions of years to reach us. Humor creeps in because it's as if we're reading letters sent by the universe itself, written in a language we can just barely decipher, with a note that says, "P.S. Sorry it took so long to arrive." Each photon carries a story, a snapshot of a universe long gone yet still alive in our observations, connecting us across time and space. And there's something deeply human about measuring infinity. Despite our tiny size, fleeting lifespans, and limited understanding, we have found a way to reach out and touch the edges of the observable universe. Humor sneaks in because it's absurd, isn't it? Tiny beings on a small rock, pointing telescopes at the heavens, crunching numbers, and figuring out that they live inside something bigger than anyone could have imagined. But that's exactly why it's thrilling, the audacity of human curiosity standing against the backdrop of infinite space. In measuring the universe, we also confront the fragility of our existence. Each galaxy is a world of possibilities, countless stars with the potential for planets, life, and history of their own. Humor creeps in because, while we navigate our daily inconveniences, entire civilizations could be thriving, collapsing, or exploring in ways we can't even imagine, completely unaware of us. Our cosmic awareness is limited, but measuring the universe allows us to appreciate the enormity of existence in a way that's both humbling and exhilarating. And yet, even after all this, the universe refuses to be fully captured. Every new observation expands its size, every new measurement hints at unknown forces, and every refinement reminds us how small our understanding still is. Humor sneaks in because it's like trying to measure a cloud with a ruler or weigh a shadow with a scale. Our tools are impressive, but the universe keeps stretching the goalposts just out of reach. That endless mystery is part of what makes the pursuit so intoxicating. Finally, the realization settles in. Knowing the universe's true size doesn't just satisfy scientific curiosity. It transforms perspective. It teaches patience, humility, and wonder. Humor creeps in because, even with all this knowledge, we're still human, still fumbling with daily life, and yet we can hold a conversation about trillions of galaxies without blinking. We can marvel at the infinite while microwaving our popcorn, debating what to watch next, and laughing at how absurdly capable yet limited we truly are. Measuring the universe is more than a number. It's a story of discovery, persistence, and human curiosity confronting the infinite. Humor sneaks in one last time because, despite our cosmic smallness, we are explorers, mathematicians, and dreamers, standing on a tiny planet and finally glimpsing the grand architecture of reality. Every measurement, every observation, every calculation is a testament to human imagination, and a reminder that, in the end, the universe is far bigger than we ever expected, far stranger than we ever imagined, and far funnier in its sheer audacity than we could have hoped.